What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm the Vigorous Shooter, and today I'm going to be reviewing and walking you through the GODOX SL150 Mark II. Okay, before we get into the video, if this is your first time on the channel, please take the time out right now to subscribe to the channel. To get into the video, I own a pair of GODOX 60 watt. The fan noise is super loud. A lot of times it can sound like there's a refrigerator right next to your microphone. In many cases, it doesn't really pass post-production because once you clean up the audio, it's completely gone. Cool, with this light, now I figured that it was time for me to step up my game because I want a stronger light. And of course, with stronger lights, they are much bigger, like this one. That was something I had to come to terms with because I have a run and gun shooting style. So a lot of times I don't have the extra space or the extra bandwidth to carry around heavy loads. The build design of this bad boy is, I would say it's plastic. Can't really tell. They're doing a pretty good job masking it to look like metal, but you could tell it's plastic. That doesn't really matter as long as it works. I just need light. And I'm not the type of person to mistreat my equipment, drop it, break it. Maybe it might get scratched in the bag. I protect my equipment as much as possible. Even though the product itself is plastic, this piece right here is definitely metal. And the knob screws on really smooth and pretty tight. On the side right here, that's the lever that allows you to adjust the light, either tilt and point, direct it wherever you want to. And this thing is pretty freaking smooth. They have this rosette locking method going on here, but it seems like they put a little plastic in between the teeth so it could kind of like give it more rubbery grip. So that way you can fine tune it and point it wherever you need to. It doesn't feel like it's going to give way on you if you were to put something heavy. It did kind of slide a little bit, but of course you could always tighten it tighter. Yeah. On the back of the light, you have your light intensity knob that allows you to control the power and the output of the light. Under that knob, you have the button that allows you to turn the fan on and off. And then you have the power button. Then you have a channel button that allows you to select the channel, I guess, for the remote that comes with it. And the group, if you have multiple lights, you can group them together. You have a knob on the top left that allows you to control and help you maneuver through your settings. And right under that, you have your FX button, which has 8 effects to choose from. I'm not really into these effects. I don't really use effects like that. I just need the light straight on. I don't know how useful they are, but you have 8 of them. Let's turn this thing on to see what it's doing. It can get pretty bright, so you have to be careful with it at all times. Damn, it's pretty bright. Right now it's at 1%, and look how much power this thing has. And I could crank this thing up really high. Right now I'm at 98%, and this thing is solidly bright. And not to mention, it comes with a dome reflector that allows it to output more light. So I'm gonna put that on there just so I could protect my eyes, because this thing can get really bright. It comes with a Bowens mount on it, so that way you could lock it right in there. The Bowens release tab is freaking smooth. I would say that's the best I've ever seen. A lot of times they're just like a little knob. Excuse the police cars in the back. Oh my God, there's always ambulances out here. Under the light itself, you can see the fan. It's nice and yellow and bright, so that way you can kind of tell what it's doing. And courtesy, which is something slick, they kind of threw it in there. If you have like one of those big umbrellas, like them soft white umbrellas that's usually used for photography, you could just slide it right in there. They give you a little slot to where you could just slide it in right into this little portion right here. Okay, so as far as the fan noise, I wanna see if it really picks anything up. I can't hear nothing. Okay, so I guess when the light is on, that means that the fan is on, and when the light is off, the fan is off. Okay, that's good to know. Let's turn the fan on. It feels good. It feels like an AC. All these lights around me is making me hot. Honestly, can't hear nothing. I barely heard the SL60 to begin with, even though, you know, you could tell it had some kind of sound to it, but at the same time, this thing is like, it's not even worth. Can't really hear nothing. Let me crank it up some to see. Yeah, no, this thing is solid. Wow. I never had issues with fan noises to begin with, like I said, but this is just like icing on the cake. I really need a light that's like versatile to give me enough power inside, indoors. And a lot of times I like to create like a bright ambient look. And this, I feel like this has the potential to like really crank up, you know, the power and the light in the room. I actually love the way this feels. I can't really, I don't know how it looks right now, but I love the way it feels. If this light can satisfy those needs, especially for the daytime shoot, I'm definitely gonna invest in maybe 2 more of these, because at the price point of $350, I think, and depends on which kit you get, you could get a couple things with it just to give you some accessories. And the accessories, they come with a few different things in the box. This kit happens to come with some gels. Nowadays, the barn doors are coming in with like slots to where you could just slide these right in. Let me pull it out real quick. I see the barn door. Get you a little grid, grab one of the filters and you place it right in there. Like so. Like so, it's like a little magnetic strip too. And how you put this on, you put it right over the dome. Your light got barn doors now, and you can adjust it from there. Ooh, the light output is pretty good. Ooh, I love this. Let's put some effect on this. No way. You catch a seizure off that thing. I'm turning that thing off. Help. I can't wait to start using this light more. I'm gonna give you guys an updated review on it to see how I liked it and to see how I feel about it after a couple shoots. Because for me, it's all about the real world review. How is it serving me? Is it making my life easier? Will my workflow go smoother because I have a heavier load now, because it doesn't come with a case for me to hold that in there. So I would have to find a way to like lug that thing around. And from that point on, I will update you guys on that part. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys enjoyed this walkthrough, hit that thumbs up. And if it's your first time on this channel, consider subscribing to the channel, because you will be seeing reviews and videos like this all the time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Deuces.